So fine, I got it delivered to one of the shops that I've been working. And they said, oh look, because of what it is, it gets delivered, we want it picked up same day. So I knew it was getting delivered, I think at 11 o'clock, so I said, right, I've got 1 o'clock to pick it up. And I had to drive over to Croydon to pick it up.
We're live around the world, is that alright? Is that alright, yeah? Everyone happy?
Alan's the only shy one.
Yeah, that's why I said wear a mask this morning. Hi guys, you are at Chelsfield Lane, Orpington, and yeah, we're doing a live. Police have been, couple of lots of old Bill. Didn't get out the cars though, and yeah. So we got here, Crazy Jake. Hello mate, how you doing? Nice to see you. Optical Turnkey, nice to see you too. Yeah, well, we're live in Chelsfield Lane, Orpington. Two lots of old Bill come down, didn't get out the cars. What else happened? The security obviously phoned them. What else? Yeah, we had the TM vans down there, or one TM van down there earlier. And look who we got here, look. Dino, hello. No, not listening. Oh, Dino, you are live around the world. You're talking to the world, mate. Say, hello. How does Dino speak? Grunt, grunt. Oh, dear. Well, who else we got here? Yeah. Anyway, nice to see you, Crazy Jake, and Optical there. One Generation Media, hello mate. How you doing? Murder Johnson, guys. The powers have fallen. The towers have fallen. What towers have fallen? You don't mean the Tower of London, do you? Right. Let's have a walk. Have a wave. Have a wave? No. Oh, we got a bib. Got a bib on the Utah. Oh, I'm not good at climbing hills.
I've got a plate.
But you and Lloyd, I mean, not being funny, you're not big, but Lloyd, how can you be mistaken for a young skinny bloke? I mean, you got to see Lloyd, he's as round as he is tall. I mean, it was so...
He always wears an hat as well.
Oh, no, he wasn't wearing that.
Honestly, the descriptions were a joke.
What's going on? What's that? Glad? My eyes are going. Glad Summit. What's going on? Well, what's going on is we are doing a blocking for to stop Mr. Sadiq Khan putting up another camera. But for now, we're just going to stop him putting put an electrical box. See them cars down there? They want to put an electrical box down there and then fit a camera. And today, they're not going to. So what we're waiting for, police have been here twice. Didn't get out of cars though. So we're just waiting for them to come back, or security, or one of the TM vans come and try and put the camera in, or not put the camera in, put the electric supply in. These lovely people here are waiting. Been here since about 7 o'clock, I think. Some of them. I'll show you the boards, because we don't only do blocking the cameras. Digital ID control, well, it's on its way, isn't it, eh?
Those things done about 6 months before, but you know.
15-minute cities, that means you won't be able to go out of your city, and in the end, probably not in my time, but in the end there will be roadblocks and you won't be able to leave, because this is only the start of it. blah blah blah, freedom. Now it's your turn. Yeah, you lot should be out here as well. Everybody should be out on their streets complaining, because you will complain. You will complain when you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere without showing your identity cards. You might think that's a good idea, but I'm telling you, it won't be the people who've normally lived in this country that are doing it. There'll be some other people that you won't recognise. It won't look like us, I'm telling you. Hooray! Hello, sir. Nice to see you. He's live around the world and he doesn't know it. Yeah. Yeah, well, you want to make sure you hide plenty of cash under your bed, you know, under your pillow. All right.
Cash is king.
Bye bye.
I'm transferring it from one count to another.
For those just coming on, we are in Chelsfield Lane in Orpington, and we are blocking TfL and Sadiq Khan, Mr. Sadiq Khan. We are going to block him, putting up a new electric box, because if he gets his electric box in, next will come the camera, and we can't have that. Good morning, sir. How are you?
What are you protesting about?
About, have you heard of Mr. Sadiq Khan?
Oh, yeah.
You have, yeah. Well, he wants to put up a camera at the end of your road here.
What's
And
ULEZ?
the ULEZ camera, yes. And he's been trying to put it up for months. And he's not allowed.
Good.
Yes.
Don't go running off at me. It's hot. There's some a decent bit of drone footage, and the police with the drone on the top of their car.
And digital ID as well. There you go.
Because I might take her out shopping or something.
Everyone agrees with what we do. Now, if everyone that agreed with what we do had put their cross on the ballot paper for Susan, what's her name? Susan Hall, and if they'd got her in rather than, I know she's Conservative, but it would have been worth it to have her in London to get rid of Mr. Sadiq Khan. Because look what he's done, eh? What with him and Starmer, eh? Do what they like. Say one thing, do what they like.
Don't bother me. The taxman has to see something. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I don't know whether the police are going to come back or not. Hey. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you. Well,
I mean, you must know Mary from Portsmouth. I was speaking to her over in Portsmouth one day, and I don't know.
so it's good. The our protesters, have a good old rabbit, a good chat. Chew the cud, as I like to say.
Down to the Costa down there, meeting someone, I was like, you're very cut. But I don't know this area. I've got.
Alright, who we got on here? I stand with Russia. Jay, do ya? Okay, fair enough, mate. Utek Christianity was a setup. Well, some people might say it still is, but there you go. Zook. Jay Hawkins, FCK Russia and Ukraine. No, you don't like either of them then. And someone else there. He's called I Stand With Russia. Zook and Gay Britain and Murica too. Ah, right. Thank you. Thanks for the bib. So yeah, just for you guys that have just come in, we are in Chelsfield Lane in Orpington. And if anybody's in Orpington, come and join us. We're Chelsfield Lane and live. I don't know what time it is. What would it be? 8:30? Kids are just still going to school. Yes, optical. Thank you. Smash that like. Yeah.
All they were going to do was put out a.
Zook's in Liverpool, Sydney. I think it's great. All you Australians and New Zealanders, you all called your a lot of your cities and towns by the names of English ones. I think that's really good. I support your cars on behalf of my new record on Spotify and YouTube Music. Night Game by Vicky. Well, right, okay. Well, let's hope everyone goes and listens to it.
That's what they were supposed to.
What does this really achieve? Have you ever asked yourself that? Yes, it achieves free speech, just for a start. Free speech, because we don't want these poxy cameras. Oh. So, there we go. Just an excuse to DOS, really, isn't it? I don't think it's an excuse to DOS, no. Someone were up past 6, 7 o'clock this morning. That ain't DOSing. DOSing is all the ones that are still in bed. I had a lay-in, didn't get here till about 7:30. But no, I'm here to have free speech as one. That's my main problem. And also, these cameras that they're putting up, these cameras are just cash cows for the London Mayor. It's as simple as that. He just takes people's money for nothing, because he's not gaining anything out of it. I mean, he puts up, if he does get a camera up, if we miss the box and don't get to the box and they come and put a camera up, it's generally chopped down the next day or next night. So it's him that's not getting any money out of it. Zook still with Russia. Zet Rutez was timed out by optical turnkey. Oh, well, you must have said something then, mate. That one of our mods didn't like. Nyack Babu. Hi, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. And yeah. Where are you now, you say? We are in Chelsfield Lane, Orpington in Kent in England. And we are here stopping. Basically, we're stopping cameras going up. ULEZ cameras. ULEZ is the cameras that when you drive your car, if you've got a bit of an old car and you can't afford to buy a new one, a bit like that one there probably, and you have to pay £12.50 a day. So what we're doing, we're either blocking the cameras going up, or we have, not us, but we have some friends and people we know, and they are called blade runners. Look that up and you'll see what they do. As I say, we only block the electrics and cameras going in, but blade runners, they chop them down. So look that up, Google it, blade runners of London, and then you'll see not what we do, but you'll see the final straw when we've had enough. Yeah, that's it. ULEZ, ULEZ stands for Ultra Low Emission Zones, are a tax on drivers. The goal by the WEF and the government is to get all personal vehicles off the roads by 2030. So there you go, now you know. That's it, practical. Google the blade runners and then you'll see how active we are and that we are not wasting our time. The person wasting his time is the London Mayor, who some call Sadiq Khan. I just think he's sad. And he's a rip-off merchant, and he runs a cash cow to take money mainly off of old people that cannot afford to buy a new car. Good, thank you, Scribbly Bites. So, Sylvia, is it a Scouser? Oh, not me. No, I'm a Londoner. I'm nearer to a Cockney than a Scouser. Although I must admit, Scousers have a lovely accent. I quite like it, better than some. So, what do you think of that dinosaur down there? Hey? That dinosaur there waves at all the cars going past. Yeah, and it even nods its head. Look at that. And apparently the dinosaur likes letterboxes, red London letterboxes. Yeah, he likes them.
It's as if.
Alright, mate, you can buy me a ULEZ vehicle for £500,000. You can, yeah. One that's one you're not allowed to drive on the road without paying £12.50. You can buy them for next to nothing. And of course, because this rip-off cash cow is only in London, people from outside London, they come in, buy the car for 500 quid, drive it back outside London, and they can drive it and don't have to pay any fines or any money. So there you are. Right. So please, could we have a little bit of backing from you guys? Eh? You should be out doing what we're doing because it's coming to you. And although at the moment you haven't got to pay for the cars, you probably won't have, because by the time he's got rid of all the old cars and all the old pensioners have died off because they can't afford to buy a new car, they're just sitting at home dying of the cold, of course, because they've got no winter fuel payment. But what's coming is what they call pay per mile. So you guys think you're getting away with it, but you're not, because when you get in your cars, what's going to happen is you're going to have to pay probably £2.50 to start the car up, and then after that you're going to have to pay so much per mile. I don't know how much per mile, £1 a mile, £2 a mile, I don't know. But what they're saying is maybe you won't have to pay car tax. That's a load of crap, I'm telling you, because they will still charge you car tax, and they're going to charge you over the top on the pay per mile as well. So basically, you know that, and you're never going to save a penny, are you? You know if the government does anything, it's going to cost you money. Look at that board there. That board says 15-minute cities. And what I'd like to do, I'd like Phil there to come and tell me, or it's going to tell you guys all about the 15-minute city, because this is what's going to happen to you. Phil, tell the world.
Right, so what they want to do is they want to make everything within 15 minutes of your doorstep. so that then you don't need to drive. You know, if you have to get public transport, you have to pay the government or your local council to do that. Everything will be within walking distance. Sounds great, but then you have no freedom within 15 minutes of where you live. You can't go anywhere. There's no such thing as holidays. It'll all be tied into a carbon tax. It's ridiculous. There's no freedom.
Thank you very much, Phil. There you go. Told you, didn't I? You're going to lose your freedom. You're going to lose your freedom of speech. You're going to lose everything that you've ever had. And we won't go into the laws that are going to change, will we? Eh? Don't want to talk about that. We'll go down to Speaker's Corner. We're going to talk about that, but yeah, your laws are going to change, your courts are going to change. In fact, they're already changing. What have they just said? Only yesterday. Hang on.
There is no plan, just make some
I've been just driving down and used to have a camera around the corner there, which is not there. Is this the sort of thing? Yeah.
do is peaceful. You know,
This is it.
We don't condone the actions of the Blade Runners, but they have changed the boundary. The boundary used to be actually the boundary with Kent. Now it's Sevenoaks Way, because there are no cameras between there and Sevenoaks Way.
Right.
And so people can get about.
This is it. This is for us.
Yeah, it's about the people. So, you know, while we don't condone criminal damage, they've made people's lives better. So it's kind of hard to not condone it at the same time.
That's right. Well, look. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. So I forgot what I was just about to get into there. I forgot what I was going to say. Don't know. Might come back to me in a minute. There go one of the neighbours thanking us for stopping the camera. Very nice of him. Oh yeah, I know. I was going to have a moan about the courts and sentencing. Now, what do you think of that? So, if basically, if a white Englishman does something wrong, and he goes to court, and he gets, say, whatever it is, I'll give you an example. Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch was the guy who swore at the police, called them scum. He put his hands together to pray for his children and grandchildren for what was going to happen soon, or what is happening now. And they put him in prison. 2 3/4 years he went to prison for. And after about a month, he hung himself. Somebody has got blood on their hands, haven't they? So, what was I going to say? Yes, no, as of yesterday, the courts have changed their rules. And I presume this has come from, Mr., Sir, you know who. But now, this same white man who got 2 3/4 years, if he'd been a different colour, let's say, or different ethnicity, maybe he didn't speak perfect English, but if he went and did the same thing, exactly the same thing as Peter Lynch, who had to kill himself to get out of prison, what would have happened? That man would have got a much lesser sentence. And I'll tell you the truth, he wouldn't have got any sentence other than a slap on the wrist and maybe a suspended sentence for calling the police scum and for putting his hands together to pray for his children. Unbelievable. He'll get nothing. In fact, he'll probably just be gone. Goodbye, sir. Who bothered to bring this bloke to court for swearing at the police? Not illegal. Who brought him to court for putting his hands together and praying for his children? Not illegal. I think there was a couple of other boards that he was blaming different people, the police and the prime ministers and council officials. He had this board up, and I don't remember anything on it that was really bad, but again, swearing at the police, swearing at anyone else. Unless you're doing it stupid loud, you know, and bothering everyone around you, maybe, you know, it might be a problem, but it wasn't. He had it on a board. He wasn't even saying anything. And anyway, so that's what you guys have got coming. You guys that don't come out and protest. Get down to London at the Christianity, preferably at the protests. It's no good going to the pro-Palestinians, is it? Hey, it's no good going to their protests unless you just want to film it and then they'll beat you up. But no point in going to them because they're the ones that are causing half of this problem. Anyway, yeah, well, I've said enough. Well, who's on here? What time is it there, mate? It's around about 9 o'clock in the morning. One Generation Media. Peter Lynch was peacefully holding a sign. He was. And other than, you know, having a little. Well, that's not swearing, is it? Calling the police scum. Hey, might not be very nice, but you know. Then again, maybe the way they were acting that day was. I think it was St George's Day, and they arrested about 100 people, didn't they, that day for nothing. Got all their solicitors and all their barristers and whatever to tell these 100 people, however many it was, telling them, oh yeah, just plead guilty, get a slap on the wrist, no problem at all. What happened? They pled guilty, straight down into the prison cells. They didn't even go home. No remand, no bail, nothing. Straight into the prison jails for about two years on average. So, bunch of crooks, bunch of absolute crooks. What else we got? He was part of a riot. No, Peter wasn't part of a riot at all. He was part of a protest. He didn't riot. He was standing there with a board. How's that rioting? Yeah, outside a hotel. Not illegal, is it? One Generation Media says 6 p.m. tomorrow, BBC, Christian protest for Christian lives. There you go. Be there. That's probably outside the BBC studio. And that's, where's that? Is that Russell? Yeah, round about Russell Square somewhere, isn't it? And he stands with Russia and serves him right. Well, I hope you're not talking about Peter Lynch. He has to commit suicide to get out of prison and prove a point for being imprisoned illegally. Because at some time in the future, this is all going to come out, you know. This is all going to come out, and even if some of them don't get put in prison, the ones that deserve to be put in prison, even if they don't get put in prison, they're going to be in the history books, and they will be on the wrong side of history. So people like, you know, certain people, anyway, they will be in the history books, and they won't like it where they are. Trouble is, they'll probably be dead and don't care, because a lot of stuff, it doesn't go anywhere, does it? You're not allowed to do anything. There you go. Sam, I don't know why Europe allowed them to enter in their territories. Sam, it was the last two governments. This Labour government, the Conservatives before them, let them in. For 14 years they promised us that they were going to cut down on illegal immigration. They didn't. We got more immigration than ever, legal and illegal. A bunch of crooks. Jesse Jones, the roads in the UK, Arsamola. Flower strike, best riot. No, don't want to riot. There's other ways of doing it. I'll tell you how to do it. All you do is you take 200 tractors every day. There's about 1,600 tractors turned up to a rally a few weeks ago. And you don't need 1,600, you need 200, and they would close down London. So bring a different 200 into London every day, 5 days a week. Forget the weekends. You only need them 5 days a week, because at weekends, all your politicians are at home, aren't they? At their second homes. They don't even know these rioters and protesters are there. We go Monday to Friday, and they will be in the House of Commons or the Lords. They will know they're there. They'll hear them. First is Jesse Jones, yes sir. I'll stand with Russia. You're still standing with Russia. Why? Jesse Jones, who's that lime dude? That costume. Oh, that lime. Yeah, he's a dinosaur. He's a dinosaur, and the drivers like him because he waves at them. And dinosaurs are what most of our politicians are. They're bloody dinosaurs. There you go. Yeah, I'm just looking at a board over there. I don't want to go over there because they're talking privately. But it's got and I'll show you, throughout history, people have had to fight for their freedom. It's your turn now. I mean, yeah, I suppose one of the freedoms that had to be fought for was by the suffragettes, the girls. And they had to fight for their freedom to be able to talk or, speak, to say what they want, to vote, and lots of things. So, and what we need to do is to get everyone else out, because you guys that don't come out and help and protest, you're the ones, I know, that later on, when your rights are taken away and your freedom of speech, which is disappearing by the day, you can't even say, talk about blasphemy. All right, you can go over the top with blasphemy, but you've got to be really careful. You've only got to say one word wrong while you're sat at a table in a pub. That's if there's any pubs left, of course, because they're trying to close them all down. One word wrong on the waitress over here. She gets on the phone, phones the police. Please come and lock you up for blasphemy, because she said you said, sod Jesus Christ or whatever. So, no, you won't get done with that. But if you said for 2 3/4 years probably, and hang yourself, because that'd be your only way out.
Take care, mate.
See you again. Bye. Look after yourself.
See you, bye.
But yeah, so we could probably try and find a way of putting it over the letterbox and just leave the dinosaur there.
Just give it a kick. I'm just gonna get that.
This is like we Nazi out of that lot. That's why I posted up
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Anybody want to say anything before I walk away? Because I've sort of kept away from you guys. Anything you want to say about, why you're here, or? No, we're all our teeth are chattering. So what did someone say on the?
You're right, Lorraine. We're going to leg it in a minute.
That's not Lorraine, that's Dino.
You're nice and warm in there.
My hands are still freezing though.
It's still
Stop slapping them about.
Right.
So you don't reckon nothing will happen now?
Nah.
No, we're not seeing any. Right, I'm going to leave you lot, all you lot that don't want. Mind you, I was going to say that you lot that don't want to talk, but you're here doing it, aren't you? You don't talk, do it. So well done to you lot. Oh yeah, do you want to come? I'll take anyone that wants to come to the. Well, it's not an eviction. Well, it is an eviction. It's an eviction. It's an eviction of the security guards. Yeah.
Not enough money around for you nowadays.
So we're going to be live again later on this afternoon. We've got to go and do something. Can't say too much, but anyway, we've got to do an eviction or stop an eviction or whatever. In fact, I can tell you, because yeah. No, I can't tell you, we're live. But anyway, it's going to be a good eviction this afternoon. Hope you come and watch it. The Blue Baron, the trouble is our generation between the ages of 70 and 50 had it too easy, and with the country owes them something. Well, I just see the dinosaur. There's the dino. Wave, dino. Someone wants to wave to you. Yeah, see? They listen to you. Crazy. Hope okay vlogging. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just bloody cold. It's freezing out here. Didn't put enough clothes on. Got now, what's down with Russia? So you do realise you can drive petrol cars from 2001 that are ULEZ compliant. Yeah. Because there's what, they're 25 years old. Now you brought something up there. Now remember, this is all about clean air. So you and Sadiq Khan, Mayor of so-called Mayor of London, you think it's okay to drive around a petrol guzzling 25-year-old car and not pay anything for doing it, and yet if it's, what is it, I haven't got the law in front of me, but if it was 24 years old, which is a bit cleaner, you got to pay. How's that fair? Right? How is that right? I'll tell you why it's right, because it's a gas guzzling cash cow. That's what it's all about. It's to get money out of the elderly mainly, because they can't afford to buy a brand new car. They can't afford to run a 25-year-old car because of the amount of petrol it consumes, or worse still, diesel.
At the traffic lights, and I know that they've been having issues with one of the cameras connecting to their system.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my friend Mr. Turnkey's saying about smashing the like. You could do me a big favour by hitting that bell and subscribing if you want to see any more of these lives. If you want to see any more of the videos I do. I've made over 400 videos. Still haven't found my niche. Maybe it's Speaker's Corner. Speaker's Corner, Hyde Park, London, which is where I am every Sunday at 12 noon. So stick that in your diaries. I'll be there with one of my mates is on here, Mainstream Media. He's there as well, some weeks. Dinosaurs give human baby birth. They probably do. You never know. Oh, Minnie, you love my live streams. Thank you very much. It's really kind of you. Hit that bell then. Hit that bell and smash that like. Well, I don't know whether. Sorry you didn't get the police, but probably tonight or tomorrow morning, tomorrow sometime, I'll put up the video. The one before I went live. I'll put up the video and you'll see the two lots of police on there. They were a bit rude. They didn't even say hello. Actually, they did wave at me as they left, or the second lot did. I don't know if few people going home. I think they've stopped. Can I ask, has the permit gone? Righto. Well, I'm all right till about 11, then I've got to go.
No worries. Well, we've got people keeping eyes on it, so
Yeah.
if you want to hang around and do a bit of a live. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take Tim to go get a bus. Right, well, it's good to see you all.
See you soon.
Yeah, it's all right.
Bye, Tim.
Hiya.
It's definitely getting windy, isn't it?
Yeah, my head nearly blew off at one point.
Oh, you did really well down there.
Oh, but it certainly went down well. The bit, you know, the dyno there.
Well,
Oh,
when I went to
dyno
that
went well.
Dartford
This is
one, it
dyno.
made such a difference.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's got to be done.
As Phil said, it's quite right. It's best traffic control. It slowed everybody down. And Tim's looking at the U. As long as the one behind doesn't ram somebody up the arse, I suppose. It's
Well, that comes to an off doggy, because
Yeah.
the amount of people that they sit there and then they pull out and there's something there.
Yeah.
Like, are you actually looking, or are you just thinking, oh, I'm bored now, I'll go?
We get the blame for that.
Oh, of course you would, yeah.
I
Those
did
right-wing
wonder-
vandals.
I did
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
if that's why
Right
they were
wing.
sitting there, to
Yeah.
see if there was any.
The far-right
Oh,
thugs.
God help you if you. God help you if
One
you.
far,
Oh.
got one far right thug on my phone. Sadiq Khan doing his Zikal salutes. I think it was question time. I put it up on the ULEZ Warriors as well.
I can't believe, honestly, the way these lefties act, because they call the. I call them centre right. That's all. There's no far right, is there? Not with what us guys do, but
We're
the
not
centre
Ku
right.
Klux Klan.
No, but I mean, who's the ones? Who's the fascists?
Yeah.
Khan.
Hey, who's the? I mean, it's
You either agree
that
with
far
him or-
left
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
It's that far left. Who's doing all the beating up of
Yeah.
all the?
They won't
You've only
tolerate
got to walk in anywhere near that lot with a camera, and you're going to get kicked and hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Does that happen? Does that happen at say the the middle right lot when Tommy's supporters are out there?
Nothing is just
I mean,
cans
if
and
you've got
conversations.
a flag that shouldn't be there, you'll be escorted off.
When you
But if
see
you've got a
this,
camera, whoever gets beaten up with a camera,
Yeah.
only at a left-wing protest, because
Also,
they
I've
are.
been the first one up in London. Because he called us all far right, hadn't he, Khan? And Ronnie had that sign, we're
Yeah.
not far right.
Not far right.
Khan is wrong.
Yeah.
We're not far right. That was his excuse. We're all far right fascists.
Not far right,
We just know what's
far right, we're
Yeah.
just right.
Yeah.
Must be, since I haven't uploaded any videos the last 2 or 3 days,
Mm.
the last one I uploaded was Sadiq Khan doing his Zikal salutes at people's question time.
You know that bloke who come over? Was he with us or?
Oh, yeah,
Don't
the
know, he
older
didn't
guy.
come
He
over.
seemed all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah. Excuse me, someone on is asking how do dinosaurs go for a wee when they're protesting?
They jump up and down until you can get somewhere decent.
Oh, there you go. See, now you got your answer. He's got his answer now. Oh dear. Someone says we need to get jobs. We got jobs. We're here saving you, saving you lazy bees that can't be asked to get out of bed and come and join us to save your freedom of speech.
Your future.
How very dare you!
Not only that, we're saving people that are working, that are struggling anyway,
Done my
can't get
stint.
around. I mean, look at the amount of carers there are
Alright.
out there.
Yeah, unpaid,
To get
most
around.
of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're helping them with their daily lives as well.
The
absolutely.
simple fact is, a lot of people don't work 9 to 5. You know, shift
don't.
workers,
I
you
work.
don't. You
Yeah.
can be very late. I'm encouraged you can be working at midnight.
I know,
You
exactly.
from-
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not. Everybody goes in the office from 9
So
to
how dare
5.
they assume that we don't work?
She's giving her opinion. Someone's just saying that they want the dinosaur to give her opinion, but she was giving her opinion. That was her talking just then. Saying the bloke who said we should go and get a job's an arsehole. I think that's what she said.
Thank you for putting it so concisely for me.
Whoops! There's millions of people around the world listening to me. Shut up, John.
I think my next video will be the graphs on
Do you want Sam wants you to have the mic. He doesn't want me to have it. Do you want it? No, she can say what she wants from there. She doesn't have to. Her hands are cold anyway. Look. See that? Can't expect her to hold a mic when her hands are cold.
I stopped using my gum.
Who else we got? Too cool. Australia supports you. This Aussie does. It's 8:08 p.m. today night here in Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, we got one in Russia. We got we got them all over the world today. Well, let's have a turn round. No one. It's gone quiet. Police haven't come back. TM trucks haven't come back.
The 2 cups of tea and the coffee I brought down here are now starting to have a effect. I mean, just a loo run coming up.
Yeah. See that green bin over there? That's ideal.
Oh dear.
About 10-minute walk back.
I can give you the Phil. I might go and have a bit of brekkie. That's if I've got a big hole in my tooth. I'll have to get extra sausage. Oh, that's nice.
Actually, because you've got a better turnout. You're better off my bloody big and ill lot. They're useless.
Effie Bo, thanks for saving the world. Oh, that's nice of you. Flower Strike says hi.
Because she said, Claire said to her last, we've only got, she said, Philip's coming and Tim. I said, Lorraine's coming. Lorraine always turns up, which was not. Phil's about. John said he was coming. Then even David Gunn stopped off.
Yeah, no.
Said hello.
Yeah, thank you,
That's a
Optical,
bit
for
decent,
explaining that. Yes, we are in Chelsfield Lane, in Orpington, in Kent, in England. And at about 7 o'clock this morning, the not security, the van turned up, or like a flatbed lorry turned up, who was going to be putting in these electrics. And when he realised we weren't going anywhere and he wasn't going to be putting in any electrics, he cleared off, said he had another job to do. So anyway, that doesn't mean it's a ULEZ camera he's putting up. That could be just roadworks, and he's got to fix them, so we're not going to go chasing him around. And then what happened? Police turned up, sat there for 10-15 minutes, wouldn't get out of the car, didn't want to wave at me, so I went round and had a good look at his car. Thought he might down his window and talk to me, but he didn't. And then some other police turned up, had a ride round, got a wave out of them.
Yeah.
It does get hot in the summer. You can imagine the sun beating down. It does get very, very steamy.
Where it will, yeah, they lift cars up, don't they? Yeah, very brief moment where the sun was coming. It's like, I'm going to make the most of this. I can see all the clouds.
Now Phil there, he's got a nice channel. He goes live. Do you want to tell us what it is, Phil?
ULEZ Warriors.
ULEZ Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and what's the main point of your channel, Phil?
Well, the main point is to highlight that Sadiq Khan's a liar.
Yep. Well, that's not hard, is it?
Well, it's not difficult at all.
Just watch his mouth move.
Well, and that, wait till another video come up about next day or so.
Yes.
Of graphs disproving that fact that ULEZ has worked.
Yes. Yeah, well, we know it hasn't.
Latest report of lies.
Yeah, because you and I have been out there, haven't we? And we've done the tests.
We have.
And we know that he lies as soon as he opens his
coming
gob.
up in the next video be all the graphical data,
Yes.
all the particulate matter and nitrogen dioxide, proving that he has lied.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. And Phil here, he's a new boy.
Yep, that's me.
It's his first day today. Whether he'll come back or not, I don't know.
Apprentice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's better. I was telling him earlier, it's better when the police come.
It'll be better when the weather warms up.
Yeah, we like it when the police come and when the weather warms up. Yeah.
Cheer everybody. Bye, Phil.
Yes, bye. Ta-ra, listen.
Still up, but I don't think I'll do anything now.
I'll stay another 10 minutes.
You'd think they'd be looking around, wouldn't you? I mean, they're nowhere, are they? I would think their security bloke, who we can all guess who that is, their security bloke would have been past here, wouldn't he, to see what the score is? Well, he wouldn't have been far away. The critic, it's just scanning everyone's plates in a certain area and sending them bills. Yeah, pretty much. And all these cameras, of course, once they are no good for the ULEZ anymore, they'll start using them for other recognition, facial recognition maybe, certainly number plate recognition. Thanks to my mod, Mr. Turnkey, because you always need a mod, especially on subjects like this when people haven't got a flipping clue what they're talking about. Right, I'm going to go. Thanks, guys. Listen, I'm going to go live this afternoon, and that will be exciting, I promise you. I promise you there'll be lots of hassle at this one. Sometime this afternoon, so keep watching. Oh, and through whoever it was says I'm just three old boys standing up out on the grass. We're not on the grass anymore. But anyway, thank you guys. See you later on this afternoon.